One of the reasons I started Von Frank coaching practice was that there are just certain things we can't do for ourselves. We can't perform surgery on ourselves, we can't give ourselves a massage, and there's just tremendous benefit with working with somebody like myself. At Von Frank & Associates, I treat everybody as if they're a corporate athlete, but they have to be on their game 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It takes an awful lot of work in order to achieve that in the corporate world. Companies will hire me, to come in and work with them, particularly the CEO or the managers, to help them be the very best that they can be in the workplace. It takes time, effort, and energy in order to do that because human beings just aren't robots. One of the biggest challenges I find is that a lot of business owners expect employees to show up, do their work, not cause any problems, get paid, and go home. Unfortunately, human beings just don't work that way. We're emotional, we're messy, and we create our own set of challenges within the workplace. That's one of the things that we work on. One of the things I find is that business owners expect that they can create a really phenomenal process at work and that everything will just fall into place and they'll get the results. What they don't realize, though, is that people still drive process, not the other way around. One of my goals is to help make sure that the process takes into account that there are actually human beings at the controls and that the process will actually work well with the people involved in that process. Part of my coaching work actually involves sales, and I work with an awful lot of salespeople. The biggest challenge they have is they focus on their sales process without paying a lot of attention to who is actually buying. Most of us have been involved in the buying process since we were little kids. Have you ever tried to negotiate with a 5-year-old girl? Best salesperson in the world. I help them understand what it's like to be the buyer in their process. When I first get engaged with a company, it's one of my primary responsibilities to understand who they are, why they operate the way that they do, and create a baseline, a platform, if you will, from where we're going to launch. So many times people look for a very quick fix. They want the magic bullet. There aren't any magic bullets. It takes time, effort, and energy to determine what the challenges are now and then create a methodology for moving you to, quote, the next level. When a company engages us to do work for them, one of the first things that I do is help them understand that every business is producing the results it's currently designed to produce. Quite often they don't want to hear that. What they're looking for is a quick fix, something that's going to help them get better results without really having to change too much. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. So I'll come in, create a baseline for them, help them understand why they're getting the results that they're getting first, and then create a plan for making the changes necessary to get them where they want to go. A lot of times business owners will ask me to come in and take a look at their business and analyze what's going on. And again, it's people that drive process. They want to achieve different results with the same people that they have. And the challenge is that if you can't change the people, then you have to change the people. And when faced with that, a lot of business owners will look at it and say, you know what, I just can't let this person go, or I can't move this person to another position, but they still want to get different results. That's one of the biggest challenges they're going to face. A lot of business owners will ask me, why do I do what I do? And sure, there's a monetary reward for it. I don't do this work for free. But to me, there is nothing more exciting, nothing that gets my passion going than watching people learn, grow, and thrive in whatever industry that they're in. I don't get pigeonholed anymore into just doing one thing. I've worked with industries from $2 million up to $80 million. It's much more about who the people are, what they're trying to accomplish, and getting them all moving in the same direction. People who hire me learn very quickly that I'm extremely passionate about what I do. For some people, that's great, and they engage and they love the passion. For other people, it can be a bit of a turnoff. But you'll always know what you're going to get when you engage me. Business owners ask all the time, so why would I want to get involved with a business coach? And I tell them, I said, the business world is getting faster and faster and faster. It is getting more complex, and it's not going to slow down anytime soon. If you go back 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, and look at the change in technology and what a business owner has to cope with now, I believe going forward, the only way that they're going to be able to accomplish anything is by having a coach. So chances are, if you're watching this video, you're trying to decide for yourself whether or not an executive coach is right for you or whether I'm the right person. The only way you're ever going to know is pick up the phone, send me an email, let's take 5 minutes for a conversation, and then we'll both decide whether or not this is the right fit for you.